When people cash settle, the settlement network will be Bitcoin. Was the world built on a gold standard in the 19th century? Yes, gold. But what circulated? Sovereign debt. Will the world be on a Bitcoin standard in the 21st century? Yes. What will circulate? Every form of credit of every credit-worthy counterparty, and then on top of that, equity, layers of equity from public company, private equity, and you'll have all sorts of other collectibles, and every mathematical model you can possibly work through indicates that the right answer is 100% Bitcoin. If you diversify that, all you're doing is bleeding off, diluting the volatility, which devalues the options. When you go from 100 vol to 40 vol, your options market would go from 100 billion to a billion. So you're going to destroy your own options market. And if you dilute the Bitcoin with anything else, you would destroy your performance. And so the consequences of AI is digital intelligence, Bitcoin is digital capital. The consequences of the AI is that the AI is going to do the work of 1 billion people, then 10 billion people, then 100 billion people, then 1 trillion people. Then that AI will go into robots, and the robots will do the manual labor of 1 billion people, and then 10 billion people. And then it will go into your cars and your appliances and everything. And so what's happening? We're going to digitally transform labor, and the demand for labor as we know it is going to change, fall. The robots don't need as much space as we need, and the AIs don't need any space. So the demand for land as an input to the economy will fall by a factor of 10. The demand for labor as an input to the economy will fall by a factor of 100. What's left? Capital. Capital is going to explode. The world's full of people that hold Bitcoin or have Bitcoin in a country you don't like, in a method you don't like, doing things you don't like, but they're empowering you, and the harder they go, the more they empower you. And so what happens is, like, what would happen if Berkshire Hathaway decided they're going to buy $100 billion of Bitcoin tomorrow to all the rest of us, right? It's not hurting you, it's helping you. What happens if they do the opposite, right? And so I think Bitcoin is a classic anti-fragile network, and it's getting more stable, it's getting more conservative, it's getting more indestructible, more anti-fragile, the more that it is embraced by any entity, whether you agree with their values or not. They're all just strengthening the network against whoever is the next attacker. And that clarity of mind comes when you realize that Bitcoin is capital, perfected capital, programmable capital, incorruptible capital. If you're going to generate wealth, if you're going to get rich on Bitcoin, you're going to need courage. And courage means wealth favors those who embrace intelligent monetary risk. But those that truly understand it will feed the fire. How do you feed the fire? You feed the fire by buying the Bitcoin. Buy it, take your fiat currency, trade it for Bitcoin. Take your long-term capital, trade it for Bitcoin. Sell your bonds, trade for Bitcoin. Sell your inferior equity, sell your inferior real estate property, buy Bitcoin. Feed the fire. Your goal is to raise and reinvest capital relentlessly, as fast as you can, as much as you can, as fast as you can. The velocity compounds the wealth. So, you create that practice, the small hotel, you incorporate, you sell 10% of the equity, you buy Bitcoin, Bitcoin goes up, the value of the hotel goes up, you sell 20%, you buy more Bitcoin, the value of the enterprise goes up, you borrow a little bit of money, you buy Bitcoin, the value of the enterprise goes up. You're continually raising capital. You have cash flow, you buy Bitcoin. You have treasury assets, you buy Bitcoin. You have a house that doesn't have a mortgage on it, okay, well, good for you. You could borrow money at 6%, invest it at It's been going up 80% for the past year. So you can capture, even if you look at a 30 or 20% ARR, you're borrowing at 6, you're investing at 20, you're capturing the spread, it's compounding. This is a race to capitalize on Bitcoin. Adaptation. Over a long enough timeline, every counterparty will fail, including you. Over 100 years, everybody you trust, every bank, every company, everything, every structure that works now will fail. You will need to adapt. A wise person is prepared to abandon their baggage at several times along the road of life. So be prepared, have a plan, work it now, be monitoring it every quarter or every year, and at some point, when that is no longer the right path, don't be ashamed to change the path. The way to wealth is through generosity. When you are successful, and you will be successful, get up every morning and spread happiness, share security, deliver hope to those less fortunate than you. You found the path first. You found the way first. You should spread good karma. Make sure that you're delivering that to your employees, your family, your friends, your customers, your investors, and your community. They will see that glow. They will respect you. They will support you. They will be inspired by you. They will follow you. But someone much greater than me, Satoshi, with none of that information, with none of that proof, with none of that time, said this many, many years ago, the most important 12 words in the English language. It might make sense to get some in case it catches on.